Hey, I'm Alan McGhee with YETicket.com. I'm here with MovieNight.net, Steven Lebowitz. And today we're going to talk about this new film coming out called Twisters. Of course, Twisters means what? Tornadoes. And we've had a few movies in the past about tornadoes and almost the same title, Twister, Twister 2, Twister this, things like that. So let me ask you this, Steven. Is this a sequel?
Not a thing to do with the first movie, outside of seeing the Dorothy contraption, but there's no character that refers to it. The Dorothy system is really not referred to anybody. So I don't see this as a sequel at all, just a sort of a standalone film that just has, the S at the end of it. So
Yeah,
it's Twisters. The part of the Twisters will try to get that Dorothy device so they can get a good read on tornadoes. And this time, like, the real plot is someone has this thing where she wants to try to use chemicals to collapse a tornado. So
yeah.
So I don't really call this a sequel or a reimagination or anything like that. It's just sort of like it's using the Twister name. It basically this could have been also called Twister if Twister never came out. So
Yeah, you're right about that. And tell a little bit about the film. Well, we got Kate Cooper, played by Daisy Edgar-Jones. Well, she's a young meteorologist. She's working on a PhD for it. And she's a storm chaser at the beginning of the film. And she's with her friend, Avi, played by Anthony Ramos. I always like seeing him on movies and things like that. And he's also a storm chaser working with her and things like that. And, you see them, they have, in the beginning, they have this huge tragedy with a huge tornado. But then the film goes to 5 years later because, Kate Cooper, well, she had some type of, PTSD. That's what I say she had. But of course, Harvey comes back and say, hey, look, help me out. I'm trying to do this with the tornadoes. But then they meet Tyler Owens once they put their crew together, played by Glen Powell, Tyler Owens. And he's a tornado wrangler. And he's on YouTube with his crew. I thought that was funny. So what do you think about this?
Overall, I enjoyed it. It's definitely below, like the first movie that came out. It was a summer film. This is a summer movie, and it's like, it has a summer movie vibes to it. I thought this one had like much better tornado action, if you want to call it, than the first movie. There's also better. There's actually
wait a minute. What first movie you talking about? You talking about
Twister? There's only been two movies. There's Twister. This is Twister. This is Twisters. It's sort of like capitalizing on that franchise. It's only the second movie of the two. And this one has a higher body count now, so which helps up the stakes. I thought the tension in the storm scenes were better than the first one, so they took it to the next level. I mean, this is directed by like a really good director, Lee Isaac Chung, and he did Minari a couple years ago. So he's he's a really competent director. So this is his first time doing a big action film, and he transferred over well. Some people can make these little drama series, can't do the big action films or big budget films, but he transferred over nicely. He did a really good job here.
Yeah. I thought he did a pretty good job with the tornadoes too, and the scenery. And I thought the director did that very well, and also the scenic designer also did that very well too. But what I could not truly enjoy was the characters in this film.
Yes,
they were not real to me. They're not three-dimensional. They are movie characters, basically. That's what they really are. But they try to bring, reality to these characters, mother, father, family, things like that. I couldn't get into the characters at all. And for example, Kate, she dreams of Harvey. But then all of a sudden, here come this wrangler. Now she's gonna fall in love with the wrangler. And I couldn't get that. I couldn't understand that. How come they couldn't deal with that? So, like I said, the characters in this film, I just couldn't deal with.
No, I have my notes of characters too. The thing about the first movie had really the Wishel Twister. It came out in '96, so it's been almost 30 years. Had much more likable characters. I mean,
Yeah,
that had like Helen Hunt and the whole crew, and Philip Seymour Hoffman was a really fun character in that first movie. And here it's like it's not the characters are bad people. I mean, they're always looking to help people who just went through a tornado, so they're not not like bad selfish people. But I didn't like them as much. They just didn't have that.
no,
You didn't like really connect. You said you didn't really connect with them.
right.
So yes,
I couldn't
the
connect with them at
character
all.
part, and I guess if anything, that falls on the screenwriters more than the director here.
Yeah, I will agree with that. But for a summer movie, it's not bad. It's entertaining,
Yeah, it's
and also it has the
entertaining,
special effects. It's scary with the special effects, but again, the other parts of the film, which is to me, very important, is characters. That's very important to me, and I just couldn't get into that.
Same here. I mean, like I said, it could have been better screenplay character-wise, but you're really going to see these you're going to this movie to see tornado action scenes, and there it delivers in spades.
Yeah. Well, how you rate this film? How many swords you going to give it?
It might sound surprising, but because I enjoyed the action so much, I'm actually giving it just squeaks into 3 swords out of 4 for me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the action a lot. I like what they did with that special effects. But again, I'm a type of character-driven type of person. I like good characters and story. I'm only going to give it 2 palm trees out of 4, just 2. But I will say it is entertaining. It is a summer movie. Go see it in the movie theater, and you will enjoy it. I mean, you will not walk out of the theater and say, "I wish I didn't pay my money." You'll say, "Okay, I enjoyed it."
It's not disappointing at all. They won't walk out disappointed.
Yeah, and also, I think it's trying to make a statement too about global warming. It might be trying to do that too. I don't know, but Twisters. I'll say go see it, even though I'm giving it 2 pound average, very average.
Well, good. You wanted a better character development. I understand. I think a lot of people, that's important to some people. I think people who want to go see a summer film, they just want to see sometimes they just want to see some mindless stuff on the screen.
Exactly.
In this case, they'll get it.
They will get it with Twister. Well, Steven Lebowitz, themovienight.net. Thank you for coming on here with me, Al McGhee at YETicket.com. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Always happy to be here.
Thanks.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.